On May 12, 1945, Reverend Wilbur Awdry published The Free Railway Engines, a children's book that will soon change the world. Little did Wilbur Awdry know that A Simple Tale of Steam Engines on the Island of Sodor will become a massive franchise.
And do you know what else is massive?
Who played that clip? Anyways, with fans spamming generations, merchandise filling stores, and a beloved TV show catching hearts worldwide, this book was just the beginning of something truly special. Okay, now I got that over with. So, for today's video, I'm be telling you my thoughts on the new merchandise that has recently been releasing so far. The day I'm recording this is February 4th, and there's a couple of merchandise that have been announced. I'm also going to be telling you all my predictions for the 80th anniversary. So let's get this started, baby. Alright, the first thing I want to talk about is the Railway series, which is the thing that started it all. So far, they haven't released any Railway series book in any English-speaking area, except for Japan, kind of, because in March 19th of this year, they released James and the Diesel Engines. Not so good book. Yeah, but I have a prediction similar to this. But we won't talk about that until later, once we're done talking about the merchandise. Alright, let's move on to the next thing. Okay, so I know I said I wasn't gonna talk about any show, movie, or event, but I'm gonna talk about Season 4 of Origins Go. So, I haven't really watched any of the episodes since I am still watching Season 1. Honestly, trying to watch the entirety of that show is gonna be a pain. But honestly, wish me luck. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about is the Train Sim World 5 collab. Honestly, for what I've seen, it looks pretty good. Like, honestly, this is like so good that I want it so badly, but I don't have it. Honestly, I hope that maybe someday I could get it. Anyways, that's all I gotta say about it. Now let's talk about the next one. Okay, I am not gonna talk about the books since they are releasing a lot of books for the anniversary, and I don't think I'm gonna talk about all of them since I don't even know what they're about. Anyways, okay, now let's get to the good stuff. Okay, so for the 80th anniversary, Bachmann is pretty much cooking a lot of good merchandise. So let's see what they got. Alright, so the first thing they have is an 80th anniversary set. Now, honestly, this at its peak, like, it is so good. Like, in this set, it is based on that one illustration from Thomas and the Trucks. Comes with a exclusive Railway Series Thomas, a coal truck, a van, and a brake van. Now, I've heard that people don't like Thomas just because he has the old ugly face. He just has a stock standard ugly Thomas face, which you get just in a regular Thomas. But honestly, in my opinion, I know a lot of people are gonna kill me for saying this, but I think the Bachmann Thomas face is alright. Yeah, that's right. I think the Bachmann Thomas face is alright. Change my mind. Actually, this is pretty good. I'm giving this a 9. I'm giving this like a 9 out of 10. It's pretty good. Honestly, it's amazing. Now they're also releasing these fans, which there's a white van with a red running board with Thomas 1945 the tank engine on it. There's also another one that is white but with a blue running board and has the classic logo. Honestly, just wow. Like, them using the classic logo is just amazing. Like seriously, no. I just have to give it to Bachman. This is so good. Now, for Ed Scale, they're releasing obviously Thomas and Orchid's James, which is something they actually did for the 75th anniversary. And now they're doing it again in a different scale. And for G scale, and for G scale, which not often do we get stuff in G scale nowadays. We're getting an LBSC Thomas. I'm surprised that Bachman is now making something new for G scale, and it's just a Thomas repaint. Honestly, I think they're gonna look good. Like, we already seen their models just like in a different paint scheme, and also I must say, they're pretty good. Now let's move on to YNL, which they're releasing a 80th anniversary boxcar. And honestly, I must say, this is just amazing. Like, this is just so good that I want it. Like, you got the classic logo, the classic images, and you got Edward, Henry, and Gordon. Just, oh my god, this is just amazing. Oh yeah, I also heard people complain about the price, and honestly, yeah, I can agree. Like, $100 for a boxcar. Like, what the hell, Amazon? What the hell? Alright, now let's move on to the GOATs. The GOATs of Thomas merchandise, that being Playrail. So recently, Playrail has released 2 new items. Those being a Railway Series Thomas and... oh my god, it's so good! Like, oh my god, this is perfect. This is just perfect right here. This is just... oh, it's so good! And there's also this 80th anniversary pack, which I don't think anyone cares about. They only care about the Railway Series Thomas because it's big. Now let's move on to another kind of Playrail, that being Capsule Playrail. So they're releasing 2 packs. I think they're called, I don't know. We're getting the Korean Sandy edition, which I don't think anyone cares about. And the Happy Anniversary to All collection, which is still coming out soon. I don't know when, but soon. Alright, time for the moment you've been waiting for. Right, in which they're releasing a lot of classic items. So they're releasing Big Friends Thomas, Dale with Thomas, Big Friends Gordon, Big Friends James, Big Friends Percy, Duck, Big Friends Nia, Greatest Moments Thomas, Greatest Moments Gordon, Greatest Moments James, Greatest Moments Percy, Flying Scotsman, Greatest Moments Nia, Talking Thomas, and the Roden Launch Barrel Delivery Set. Now honestly, that is a lot. Now honestly, I must say, this line so far is looking amazing. Like, Thomas and Percy themselves just look amazing. Same be said for Duck. Like, oh my god, he's just perfect. Like, Mattel is actually, like, this is just crazy. I would even say this is way better than Revolution. Oh, so this wine is just peak. So peak. This wine is just peak. Alright, next up, we're gonna talk about the diecast line. So the items they listed are Thomas, Railway Series Thomas, Henry, James, and Percy. Honestly, all of the characters just look amazing. Like, they look just outstanding. Like, perfect. This is just perfect. These look a lot better than the 2019 line. This is just so good. But I don't know what to say about this line. Alright, now let's move on to minis. The items they listed are 80th Anniversary Gold Thomas, Classic James, Classic Charlie, and Classic Diesel 10. Now, I don't think anyone cares about the new versions of James and Charlie, but These lieutenants are actually quite an interesting one since he has a mono series face instead of just a CGI face. That's quite interesting. They also releasing an 80th anniversary Thomas, which is just amazing. Also, I would just like to point out that they used the paint illustration of Thomas on the side tank. Like, that is just crazy. That they actually did research. Like, just wow. Alright, now let's move on to Wooden Railway. Also, rest in peace, Wooden Railway. And which we only got one new item, that being the Dale Thomas, of course. Alright, now let's move on to everyone's favorite fast food place, McDonald's. So, McDonald's is releasing 6 new toys for their Happy Meals, with being Mud Splattered Thomas, Gold Thomas, Bubble Blower James, Percy, Carly, and Vickerstown Pull and Go. Actually, these don't look bad. I think this one's pretty good. It's just a shame we never got this in the US. It would have been so good. But no, it's only Japan exclusive. But next up is Going Out Watches, which is just weird. They're releasing Thomas, 2 versions of Thomas, Golden, James, and Percy. This is just weird. Alright, the next thing I want to talk about is the Down the Mine pilot. I really was not expecting them to actually release the pilot on YouTube, and yet they did. Just, oh my god, this is just crazy. They also bring back Thomas and Fred's story time, and that's just, oh my god, this advert is just so good. Alright, the last thing I want to talk about is Kato, in which they're releasing a couple of new items. Those being 3 new faces for the Bachman Thomas, and they look amazing. HO scale model series figures of Sir Topham Hatt and a workman, and 009 scale Duke. Oh my god, Duke merch in 2025 is just so crazy. How come Japan gets all the good stuff? Like, oh my god. Just Okay, the last thing I want to talk about before my prediction is the Mark Foster movie. So far, not a lot of information has come out about this movie. However, one of the producers of the movie said this story will be told in a modern and unexpected way. That's all we really have. Also, it has been confirmed as of March 2025, the film is still in production. Oh yeah, apparently there's rumors this is coming out in 2026. Honestly, I am really questioning this film. Like, what is this movie gonna be even about? Honestly, I really do not know. Also, there have been lots of rumors that they're gonna release a trailer or release the movie. And honestly, I don't believe them. Like, I really don't think they're gonna do that. Alright, now we're talking about my prediction. Yeah, that's right, my single prediction. That being, they're going to re-release the Railway series. It is something they basically did in almost every anniversary. So yeah, that's my only prediction. I do have a couple of predictions that can release some DVDs, and that's pretty much it. And yeah, that's the video. Hope you liked it. If you did, then like and subscribe, and see you all in the next video. Bye.